Hello YouTubers, Tudagamon here. In this video I'm going to test the classic Crysis 1 benchmark with the known benchmarking tool. This video is recorded on an external recorder at 60 frames per second, so what you will see in this video will be pure performance. Let me go real quick to the system specs for i7-860, 4 GHz of operating system, of operating CPU speed, GB of memory, note that it will be used in this benchmark, GTX 1070 made by KF82, latest force was installed and it is a little overclocked in order to reach 2 GHz. Also not very important for this video because it is very CPU limited, so I'm going to set settings to very high, 1080p resolution with 4 times anti-aliasing and 3 demo loops at 9 o'clock, DirectX 11, DirectX 10, and let's see how it will run. I was getting 90 frames. How it 78 frames per second, a decent performance delta between the two CPUs. Let me see, 90 divided by 78, we have 50% higher performance for the Sandy Bridge, but of course the Sandy Bridge was running at 4.8 GHz while this one is running at 4 GHz, so for 20% higher clock we have 15% of better performance. Of course this is not the correct way to calculate things, but the reason I'm doing this is because the CPU usage is significantly single-threaded. You can see here that only one core is actually doing any real calculation, and of course the GPU usage is very low due to that, or less than 50% throughout the run. The rest of the cores are not doing much work, maybe CPU number 7 here. Don't forget that this game was supposed to take advantage of the Q6600 back in 2006. It was supposed to be a quad-core game, but it was not. Thankfully, newer versions of CryEngine are significantly better. This benchmark has its own merit even today in order to compare single-threaded performance between different processors. The frame rate is quite high, of course, and the frame times are decent, although the GPU usage was terrible. CPU temps are also very good due to the very little load, of course. GPU temps the same. RAM usage at 3 GB. The core clock surprisingly did reach 2 GHz. I expected less due to the very low GPU usage. Only 1 GB of video RAM usage, and the rest of the stuff. Still quite interesting benchmark if you grew up through all this era of benchmarking Crysis 1 and whatnot. Thank you very much for watching, my friends. Stay tuned for more i7-860 benchmarks with the GTX 1070.